before men, that they may see your good works, and that they may glorify the Father. Let your light shine. When I came in, I heard the young people, the children, they were singing, "This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine." So because I heard them sing that, I'm going to see if I can, what they call, exegete this. I want to break it down. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. What kind of world would this be if we did not have light? Here's something for you to think about. The way I preach, I like to give you information. Secondly, I like to give you inspiration. Thirdly, I want to challenge you for the application. And I want you to leave away from here with transformation. So right now, this is the information part of my message. Do you not know that the sun is 93 million miles away? I'm talking about light. They tell us that light travels at 186,282 miles per hour. I'm talking about light. They said that light travels as electromagnetic waves or particles called protons in a vacuum approximately 1,999,772,458 micro per second. I'm talking about light. Light can be absorbed, reflected, refraction when it encounters a medium depending on the medium's property. I'm talking about light. Sunlight is crucial for the life on earth. It provides warmth. It drives the weather pattern, fuels the photosynthesis in the plants, and it is essential for the human health. I'm talking about light. Without light, Earth would be a frozen block, a lifeless planet. Earth, they tell us, is the third rock from the sun, and out of all of the other planets, Venus, Mercury, Mars, Pluto, Uranium, etc., we are the only planet that have been blessed to have something that the other planets do not have. And I'm waiting on somebody to say, I'm glad we are. I'm talking about light. The Earth's temperature is maintained through a balance of the incoming solar reduction and outgoing of radiation, which we refer to as heat. It provides your body with vitamin D, which is vital for the bone health. Photosynthesis is the process by which the plant converts energy into chemical energy. And we refer to that as nutrition, what we find in food. We would not have that if we did not have light. The sun makes liquid water out of our plants on this planet possible. I'm talking about light. We can go on and on, ladies and gentlemen, about light. And I move now from the information now to the inspiration. Jesus says, "Ye are the light of the world." And how peculiar and unusual he would say to his disciples and to us, he would compare us to light. Why not something else? Why would he call us light? Well, Brother Lamont, do you not know light is the only thing that can touch something, and that it touches cannot contaminate it? Good preaching, good teaching. He's asking good questions. Amen. Light is the only thing that can touch something, and that it touches cannot contaminate it. As an example, clear, crystal, pure water can be pure, but once it rolls over a putrefied animal, or muddy stream, or rock prairie, once it rubs against and runs over and connects with the objects surrounding it, that water is no longer pure. That water is contaminated. So that means water can touch something, and whatever it touches has the ability to contaminate it. Think with me. Even air, oxygen, what we breathe. Do you not know air, as pure and clean and fresh as air is, it can come in contact with something. And whatever it comes in contact with, it has the ability to become contaminated. And that once fresh, clean air, it won't be long before somebody says, it's a dead cat on the line. Now wait, let me tell y'all, I'm not used to y'all preaching looking at y'all got to wake up and do something. I mean, air can be clean and clear and pure, but once it makes contact with something, you can tell if it has made contact with a diesel truck because you can smell the diesel. You can tell if it made contact with a lawnmower, bridge and strand engine because you can smell it in there. If it makes contact with food, red beans and rice, chili, mustard greens, fried chicken, barbecue, you can smell it in there because it has the ability to be transformed because it comes in contact with an object. Make y'all laugh, even if you met somebody who have not bathed lately. When you walk by them, or sometimes you'll smell them before they walk in the room. Because air has the ability to give way, to give you an advance notice. Air can give you proof that no matter how clean and pure I was, I have made contact with him or her. And because of that, I can tell you what type of cologne you have on, or what type of perfume you have on. Unlike light, air can be contaminated. Water can be contaminated, but not light. Light, crystal, clear, translucent, light can shine on a dead dog. The light does not become contaminated. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Light can shine on a cesspool, but yet light does not become contaminated. Light can shine on a dead body, and it does not become contaminated. No wonder Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Because he was in the world, but he was not of the world. And he was able to make contact with sinners and be around sin and yet not be contaminated. You missed what I just said. I'll go deeper. When he died on the cross, there was sin on the side of him, the two thieves. And there was sin in front of him, the Roman soldiers. And there was sin behind him, Jerusalem. And there was sin beneath him, those who gambled for his robe. Sin was all around him, but generally there was no sin in him. Y'all gonna get it up now. He had the ability to touch the leper, and yet he was not contaminated. He could touch blind folk, not contaminated. He could touch people that had sieges and people who had demons. But Minna, he was not contaminated. I understand him saying that he is the light of the world. And he says to the disciples and us, ye are the light of the world. What that means is we ought to be able to be around folk that do drugs, but we don't have to do them. Nobody said nothing. You ought to be able to be around folk acting, can I say, ghetto, ignorant, uncouth. But you ain't got to act like that. Oh, I got an amen on that. Just because you be around low-class people, you don't have to lower your standards. Because you're around other folk that's cussing and fussing and keeping up trouble. You don't have to come down to their level. I heard a man say, never argue with an idiot, because they will bring you down to their level and they will beat you with their experience. Somebody missed what I just said. Y'all got to hear the quiet on this time. I'm trying to tell you, we need to be like light. Just because you came out of the ghetto, you don't have to act ghetto. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all got to hear. Behind you, they quiet. I'm still waiting on y'all to wake up back there. Just because you came out of an environment where folk act uncouth, you don't have to be like that. You can be like light. You can be like light. And Jesus says, ye are the light of the world. I'm closing now. I do that for Lord, you say amen. My close is this here. Let us be like light. God put us here to be like light. The light that you have in you, you're reflecting the light of somebody who came before you. What teacher that you remember when nobody else had time for you? They made you their special project. And you're reflecting the light that she or he shown you many, many years ago. You are the principal, you are. You are the teacher, you are. You're the superintendent, you are. You are the executive, you are the CEO, you are the president, you are a business owner, because somebody invested in you. Somebody believed in you. Y'all, come on, wake up in here. Somebody pushed you. Somebody saw something in you. They said, you are better. You are better. I see bigger things for you. And you're shining now. You're reflecting the light. Maybe it was a mother. Perhaps it was a singer mother that believed in you. She didn't get an education, but she made sure you got one. She didn't go to college, but she made sure you went. She went without new clothes so that you could be clean and neat when you went to school. Lord, help me preach this. We are where we are because somebody believed in us. And we are reflecting. We are reflectors of those. I look at Floyd, and I can't help but see your grandmother, your granddad, your reflector, a reflector of that light. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I see Kathy, how you take care of your mama, seems like they see one, you see the other. You are a reflector of that light. When I look at shade, you are a reflector of snowbed and back there. We are reflectors. When I look at the Miller family, you are the reflectors of reflecting your mom and your dad. And you know, people talk about, I pull myself up by my own bootstraps. That's not true. If you anything at all, somebody believed in you. Oh, somebody's helping me here. Somebody helped you. Somebody believed that you could be a light. I think about Dr. Martin Luther King, who said, I may not get there with you, but I believe we as a people will get to the promised land. And he made this statement. He said, I hope that one day that my children will be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I'm trying to tell you, let your light shine. So teachers, when you invest in those students, the only thing you're doing is just let your light shine. When you go out of your way to help somebody, the only thing you're doing is let your light shine. Everybody don't learn at the same level, at the same pace. Some of them need a little special attention. And you ought to have patience with them, because guess what? Somebody had patience with you. Y'all come on, help me preach. I'm trying to tell you, let your light shine. Let your light shine. I think about J.O. Lee, who came to St. James years ago and heard me preach. And when I finished preaching, he told me, he said, my God, Rick, he said, you made me almost want to join the church. He said, you keep letting your light shine. Good God Almighty. And the list can just go on, and I can call some names, but we're going to omit that. But what I'm trying to tell you is let your light shine. They tell us in psychology, they said, as a parent, from 1 to 5, this is when you should discipline your child. From 5 to 12, this is when you're supposed to train your child. From 12 to 20, this is when you're supposed to mentor or coach your child. At 21 and up, you're supposed to be a friend to your child. They said a mistake a lot of them make when you ought to be disciplined, you're trying to be a friend. When you ought to be training, you're trying to do coaching. When you ought to be coaching, you're trying to be a disciplinarian. Make sure we don't get it twisted. Let your light shine. Here's something for you to take home. The first 20 years of your life, you are learning. The next 30 years of your life, you are earning. And the next 20 years of your life, you are returning. That means giving back, investing, pulling somebody behind you. You're supposed to be training folk, mentoring people, teaching them, training them to take your place, because you're not going to be here always. If you think you're going to be here always, you're only fooling yourself. The only thing you got to do is just go look in the mirror. You don't look today like you did 20, 30, 40. Y'all help me in here. You're not going to be here always. You're supposed to be investing in somebody. You ought to want to be leaving a legacy. You ought to be preparing the generation that comes on behind you. I look at our generation now, and sometimes I got to admit, I have to shake my head. Because I was raised in a generation where they said, yes, sir, and And no ma'am. And I beg your pardon. I was raised in a generation where there was a word called chivalry. Look how some of y'all are looking at me. I said chivalry. I was raised in a generation where a man opened the door for a lady. Meaning if y'all would sit down, you would get up and ask the lady to have your seat. Look how quiet y'all are. I was raised in a generation where men would come around and open the door for the lady to get in the car. Ladies, if you don't get in the car now, he'll drive off and leave you. I wish I had somebody. I was raised in a generation that taught me that if you want folk to respect you, you got to first have for yourself. I'm talking about let your light shine. So now how you going to close this message? I wanted to be unique in my closing. I gave you information, inspiration. The application is you need to go out now and keep on shining. And how many of you all know, Jamie, when you try to shine, folks try to throw water on you and talk about you. Young folks say they hate on you and they mean mug you and try to tear you down. But what you got to do is keep on shining. I need everybody right now, the church, everybody that can tell us, just keep on shining. Tell them, y'all, come on, tell them, keep on shining. When they talking about you on Facebook, keep on shining. Talking about you on TikTok, keep on shining. When they hating on you, hey, keep on shining. When they talking about you at the school, you know you're doing the best you can. And sometimes when you're doing your best, the ones who talk about you ain't doing nothing. But tell them, y'all tell them, keep on shining. And you know what? You don't even have to be a big light. That's right. You don't have to be a light like in a lighthouse out there in the ocean on a shore that guides ships and barges. You don't have to be a lighthouse. You don't have the light big as a lighthouse. You don't even have to be a light like what they have at the airport that direct jets and airplanes. And you don't have to be a light like that. You don't even have to be a light like they have in Las Vegas that light up the night and make it as bright in the nighttime as in the daytime. You know what? And I thought this up all by myself. You can be a little old light. But guess what? This little light of mine. Anybody else gonna be a little light? If you're gonna be a little light, who's gonna be a little light in here? Come on, that ain't gonna be a little light. Who else gonna be a little light? Come on, who gonna be a little? And y'all work the light down me. Tell them this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. If this bless y'all, make some noise in this house. Can I get y'all get on your feet? Can I get the lights in here? Keep shining. Y'all can't do no better than that. I said keep shining. Y'all get my superintendent one of these here. So the next time she run into some hard heads that want to give up, I hope she'll turn the light on and remind herself, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. And y'all, we're going to do something we hadn't practiced. I want us to lift our voice and we're going to sing this and we're going to be ready to go. Ready, set, go. This little light of mine,
I'm gonna let it
come on, come on. Oh, this little
light of mine.
come on, sing it. I'm going to let it shine. I tell you, this